Hello, hello, hello. This is Selene with Healthy Passions. If you do not know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I am a certified personal trainer, certified wellness coach, certified energy healer. By birth, I am an oracle, prophetess, and a natural healer. Today, we're going to add to the playlist Gods of Our Energies, and we are still on Greek. We're probably going to be on Greek for a while because I'm finding a lot of things in reference to their belief systems. So we're probably going to be on there for a while. But it is what it is. Really quick, guys, I will be having a live here pretty soon, so if it sounds like I'm trying to read fast, I am. I waited till the last minute to get stuff done, and never good to do. So today we're going to start with Selene. Selene, she is the Greek goddess of the moon, okay? Selene is the Greek goddess and personification of the moon, daughter of the Titans Helion and Thea, and sister to Helios and Eos. All right, origin and family. Selene, also known as Mene, I think that's how you say it, Mene, I think it's Mene, is traditionally described as the daughter of Titans Helion, which is the light, and Thea is sight and radiance, making her the sister of Helios, the sun god, and Eos, the goddess of dawn. In some accounts, she is associated with the divine parentage, such as Latona in Roman interpretations. Her name derives from the Greek word Selas, Selas, meaning light or brightness, reflecting. All right, it's reflecting her nature and luminous nature. All right, roles in symbolism. Selene embodies the moon itself, distinct from other lunar goddesses like Artemis and Hecate, who represents aspects of the moon, aspects like the crescent or waning phases. She governs the lunar cycle, illuminates the night sky, and her movements were believed to influence natural rhythms, including tides and agriculture and human activity. She often is depicted as a graceful woman with a crescent moon on her head, riding a silver chariot drawn by white or pale horses across the heavens. All right, myth and lovers. The most famous tale tells Selene's love for the mortal shepherd Endymion. I think that's how you say it. Some stories say that Zeus granted Endymion a mortal sleep in an enchanted state, and Selene would visit him every night as he slept. Give me a second. I want to make sure I didn't get lost in my notes. As he slept in an untouched youth, right? So the story expressed the moon's tender, distinct love, beautiful, unreachable, yet constant, right? I think also with, this is something else, but I want to see if it comes up later, guys. I don't want to add too much to it because, like I said, I'm trying to get to the live. All right. Performers and poets, it was a symbol of longing that never fades. Other traditions give Selene affairs with gods and mortals alike. Some claim she loved Zeus, who gave her the moon's steady light, or Pan, who wooed her by covering himself with sheepskin and luring her in with playful dances. These variations show how Greeks imagined the moon as both alluring and mysterious, a heavenly presence that could still be touched by passion. The moon and fate. Myths also hint at Selene's role in shaping time and destiny. Her cycles governed not only agriculture and navigation, but also human life rhythms, fertility, sleep, and even omens. When ancient seers read the sky, Selene's phases were signs to begin or delay journeys, marriages, or battles. Her love stories though few underline the idea of the moon as a power that moves silently but shapes human fate. Governing sacred times. Greek religious life followed the lunar months. New moons marked beginnings, and festivals often coincide with full moons. As the living moon, Selene gave shape to sacred schedules, from household prayers to city rites. She turned the night sky into a visible calendar, connecting divine rhythm with daily survival. Modern day worship in today's neo-pagan and Wiccan circles, Selene lives on as a goddess of intuition, night journeys, and transformation. Writers and fantasy creators still use her as a symbol for longing and hiding strength, right? In hidden strength. While scientists borrow her name for space missions and uh, astronomical projects, the ancient moon goddess remains a bridge between the past imagination and the present and wonder. In the present wonder, excuse me. Selene remains a symbol of cycles, rest, and feminine intuition. In modern times, her worship was evolved from ancient civic rituals into personal, spiritual, and even magical practices. Today, worship adapts Hellenistic principles to contemporary life, focusing on personal reflection, emotional balance, and mindfulness rather than public civic duties. Common elements include, for Selene, include altars in sacred spaces, simple home altars with moon imagery, candles, or a moon-spaced object. Offerings like water, milk, honey, or symbolic items like a journey or a moonstone, because that stone is known for safety or guidance in travel. All right. Prayer and devotion. Daily or monthly prayers, often timed with lunar phases. Festivals, celebrations on the full moon or solstices. Repeating ancient lunar festivals like the Tresmaphoria, I think that's how you say it, which honor women and fertility. Mindfulness practices incorporate moon gazing, breath work, or reflective writing to connect with her energy. Sacred sites and historical echoes. Ancient sites like the Temple of Selene on Delos in uh, Sencula, I think that's, oh, sorry. Let me start over. My handwriting got kind of funky when I was doing this. I study late at night sometimes, and my handwriting gets crazy when I get sleepy. So let's start again. Ancient sites like the Temple of Selene on Delos and sanctuaries on Mount Olympus were centers of lunar worship, with rituals tied to the full moon and offerings for fertility and prosperity. Modern practitioners may visit or meditate at such locations or create symbolic modern temples at home. Now, is Selene an enemy of our Father and our people, our Elohim? No, because the Holy Spirit let me know that this particular deity is actually fictional. So, no, not an enemy per se. All right, let's see if I have time to do another one before the live. If not, I may just either do it afterwards or just separate it for next week. All right, I love you guys. Have a good day.